Greetings, YouTube. Happy Monday. Happy soon to be. In the next 4 hours, Level Up Event Day, which is relevant because so many of you either completed and or even explored Act 7. And I know some of you are patiently waiting for me to get to your commentary submissions. I appreciate it. I'm going to work through them as much as I can this week while getting more, of course, added to the list every day. I'm as busy as ever, even though in some ways I'm also as burnt out as I've ever been. And so I'm just trying to balance that with serving the community. You know, sometimes people will say, Prof, take some time off for yourself, but please get to my opening. I want you to take some time off as long as you continue to work. So I haven't done a video on this in months because I'm not going to do a video on this again. It is now an expectation that there are crystal shards added in at the end of the month. If the crystal shards were for 2,000 side quest Cavalier crystal shards, then I'd say go for it like I did last month. But when it's 4,000, no, because they're not rewarding you with the better drop rates that used to be 4.5% and 24%, but are still 3% and 16%. With that being said, we have a Thronebreaker rank up pack that Kabam is trying to push in our inbox. Now you can see it's $50, but really it's limit 2, so it's up to $100 or an Odin worth. And it just has a picture of Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst fragments. No gold with it that we can see yet. No 6-star shards. It's just a rank up pack. So you get to choose between 14,250 Tier 6 Basic Catalyst fragments or 11,250 Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst fragments. This is, to be clear, the new Thronebreaker Whale rank up selector because it is trying to get those of you who have, again, explored Act 7 and you're pushing to get your next rank 4 6-star. It's trying to get you tempted. It's trying to get you to commit. So let's remind ourselves of what this actually means. So a fully formed Tier 6 Basic is 57,000 Tier 6 Basic Callus fragments. So 57,000, what are they putting the price tag at this now? Right? That's the question. 57,000 and it's 14,250. They're putting the price tag of a Tier 6 Basic at $200. Now, let's look at the Tier 3 Alpha. As crazy as it sounds, that's a huge improvement from what it was, which was like $600. All right, so 45,000. Again, is it also being priced at $200? 11,250. Indeed. So, Kabam is probably now going to put this in the game maybe once a month. Who knows? Maybe even more than that. And the question will be, is it worth it to whales or even just in-game players who are looking to take their 6 stars to rank 4? Is it going to be worth $200 to eventually form a Tier 6 Basic or Tier 3 Alpha? Keep in mind, it's $200 plus tax for so many of you. Now, if it's $200 for one of those, by the way, a siren, I don't know if you can hear it, it's going off in the background. $200 for one, you need 3 of each. So, that is still $1,200 between the Tier 3 Alpha and the Tier 6 Basic if you don't clear content. If you're just looking to take a 6-star to rank 4, which, by the way, that also puts Kabam as an estimate that the time you spend exploring 7.4 and maybe the units that you spend is worth $1,200 to Kabam. That's what they're saying to you. So I'm sure a lot of you say, well, I didn't spend anything close to $1,200. Well, good for you. That's awesome. That means you're doing good. But if you don't want to put in the work to beat that godforsaken Kang boss that I hate so much, even though a lot of you told me that it's actually the easiest boss you've ever fought. You think it's too easy, and that I'm just an exposed noob, which, for the record, is true. Yeah, you don't think it's a problem. But $200 per item, you need 6 of them, $1,200 plus tax total. How do we feel about this? Especially because it's spring cleaning month. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching my channel. Have a good Monday.